Uzo's Corner.
Hi, Hugh Jones, aka Fox Control, and welcome back to my home studio. And I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on my rig here and how I got some of those sounds in the performance you may have just watched. Today was all about these Arturia drum machines, or drum synthesizers. We've got the DrumBrute here and the DrumBrute Impact. Both are really fun machines, and if you're familiar with drum synthesizers or drum machines, you'll find these very practical to navigate with your 16-step sequencer at the top, and then selecting your sounds and being able to tune and dial in your sounds. Really quick, really familiar, really great. I'm going to my Handycam here. On each machine, they've got this really cool feature where you can do beat repeats and step repeats. Lots of fun for jamming. The DrumBrute Impact has its built-in distortion, which is pretty cool. And then the DrumBrute, the large one here, has this built-in filter, which is amazing. Also in the track that you just watched, I use this Arturia MikroFreak. An amazing little synthesizer, so powerful, really incredible bit of kit. And I was running that through this tape delay, and then this thing is really fickle. An absolute fight. I tell you what was the most brutal part about this performance was splicing up these little tape loops to fit in the cartridge for the tape delay. I'm just using this cassette magnetic tape, and it wears out pretty quickly. So after a couple of practices and a couple of false starts, I had to make like 2 loops over the course of the day. Infinitely frustrating. So I've got tape, I've got vinyl, I've got a synthesizer, well 3 synthesizers essentially. This one doing melodics, and then these 2 doing drum rhythms, and then this one here, the Impact, I had running through this amp to give a really crunchy tone. It's a really cool way to dial in an interesting sound, and a sound with heaps of character and heaps of grit, not just a polished sound that I was getting from this DrumBrute running into my little SSL6 behind me here. That's lots of fun here to play with the decay of the sounds, just to give it some life and some live. And same here on the DrumBrute. So it's a really simple setup. None of these units are synced to hopefully get a bit more of that human movement. Each has their own input into my sound card, record player taking 1 input, the MicroFreak taking 1 input, the DrumBrute taking 1 input, the DrumBrute Impact going into this guitar amp, which is being mic'd up for that extra gritty tone, and then that's it. It's recorded as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 separate channels. The beauty of it is that using some good preamps behind me, I don't need to do a lot of processing afterwards. I really love the Arturia stuff. I find it has great sounds and it's really well built, so it doesn't need a lot of work after the box. The core of my setup here with this synthesizer and these drum machines really enables me to move around a lot. Each machine is not so much loaded with sounds, what it's loaded with is potential. Because they're synthesizers, what you do is you actually dial in your own sounds. And your kick's going to sound different from my kick, and it's a really great way to build up a unique voice and make sure that your production is distinctly different from anyone else. Basically what I'm doing here is I'm getting a new bit of equipment or new bits of equipment each week, sometimes the day of, sometimes even the day before. And what I'm able to do is have a quick look at the equipment, learn how to navigate it, try and write a quick song with it, and then do a performance for you. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm really hoping you're getting something out of it. It's a really quick turnaround. We're doing 1 day turnaround, 9 to 3, so I can pick up my kids from daycare.
神経を集中したわけですね。だから今来るかと思ってよく
Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this quick look at the setup, and for any more information on any of the Arturia products, head over to the Muso's Corner website. That's www.musoscorner.com.au. I'm Hugh Jones. Happy music making!
お水を吹いたからここやらんだなってこの辺だなってそこへ
Muso's Corner.